guys, Javier from That Racing Channel. Welcome back to another episode. On last episode, you saw we installed the Sequential and went for some rips. This thing is running so good. Today, we're here at Orlando Speed World. We have some really awesome races set up for the car. We're also gonna do some testing, but before we get into all the action, I wanna introduce today's video sponsor, Insta360. This is the Insta360 One X2. This is the camera that we use to capture that sick video game style angle that you've seen in some of our videos. Later in the video, we're gonna show you exactly how we set it up, so you can put the same TRC twist in your own videos. So we aren't exactly sure what the RSX will run on low boost, but we think the C8 should be a capable car for us to test against, since the RSX on low boost should be somewhere about the 500 horsepower range. All right guys, we got the cameras all mounted up. We are ready to go. We're gonna make a wastegate, the first wastegate pull with the new Sequential against this C8 Corvette here. Alright guys, so let's get everything set up. The One X2 is a 360 camera, so you can basically place this thing anywhere and reframe it after the fact. Alright, so you take the One X2, and we have the Insta360 selfie stick. You screw it on here, and we're gonna screw that onto the top of the mount here. Secure the mount, and then we extend the selfie stick. So naturally you're gonna get a little bit of bounce in the selfie stick, but that's okay because the camera has really good stabilization. We place this thing in so many different angles and stabilization's always on point. The One X2 has a couple different resolution options, but we typically keep it in 5.7K because that's gonna give the most crisp result. The question we get the most is how we crop out the selfie stick. So it's actually really cool. The Insta360 software crops it out automatically. All right, so now we're in the Insta360 app. You can check out your shot, check out the angle, see how it looks, and hit record. All right guys, so we didn't get a mile an hour on that one. The traps weren't connected, or the traps weren't turned on at the end of the track, so we're gonna rerun that. So my phone just turned off because of how hot it is. Unfortunately, the C8 had trouble getting a clean takeoff on those races, but since it was pretty clear that there was a decent mile-per-hour gap between the cars, we decided not to rerun again and move on to the next race. All right guys, so we're about to run Tim's Evo. It makes somewhere about the 600 to 650 range, all-wheel drive, manual, so they're pretty well paired. So let's see how it goes. All right, so we got this one here. So because it takes 360, it's gonna shoot forward, back. You can pretty much frame it after the fact in the Insta360 software. And they also have a multi-view, which is really sick. We'll show you on this pass, but you can shoot what's happening forward and then also inside the cabin all at the same time, and it syncs, so really cool feature. guys, so the next run for the RSX is gonna be Tim's Evo IX. So this thing's pretty badass. It's gonna be a super good matchup for the RSX. All-wheel drive, manual. This is gonna be a sweet race. Time 133 on the dot.
Yeah.
It's consistent.
Yeah.
Dude, that was good. So 133 to 129.
Yeah, he was pretty close.
Dude, yeah, that's close. So the start was good, but he was at too low of an RPM. So I think we're gonna try to go like bump up another 10 mile an hour and rerun it because he was just kind of dead in that RPM. I think it should be a good race.
For sure.
We got a couple mile on him though, but car feels good.
Yeah.
Good race.
Yeah, it looked
what
good.
did they trap?
You were 132 and the other board didn't turn on.
Oh, his board didn't turn on?
Nah.
Dang. Maybe in the slip we'll say it.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I don't know who has it.
This heat is killer, man.
Yeah, bro.
I don't think this little K is loving this 100-degree weather. I'm like trying not to have a heat stroke out here. I can't imagine this little guy. I mean, I'll give it to it though, man. This thing, we put it through a beating. I mean, we have over 100 passes on this thing. Between like dyno pulls, testing, whatever it is, man. Alright guys, so we just had an awesome day of racing here at Orlando Speed World with the RSX. So we ran a bunch of cars, collected some data. The best trap speed was 133 mile an hour, and that was on the mid setting, so we're super happy with that. That little stock engine is taking a beating. We probably have over 75 or 100 pulls on that thing so far, just all the testing and dyno pulls and testing at the track that we've been doing. Next time out, we're gonna be testing launch control and some quarter-mile dig racing. We cannot wait to get into it. We'll see you next time. All right, guys, now that you've seen what the Insta360 is capable of, if you're in the market for a 360 camera, make sure to use the link in the description below to grab your One X2. They're giving you 10% off and a free selfie stick. The offer ends June 4th, so don't miss out. Make sure to stay tuned. In an upcoming episode, we're going to be lining up the all-wheel drive RSX against our tuner Rob's Shelby GT500 and our buddy Tom's full bolt-on E85 RS3. You don't want to miss it.